What's up, everybody? It's Gavin here with NBA Real Talk, and we all know what today is. Today is the 1-year anniversary of the untimely passing of one Kobe Bryant, an absolute sporting icon and a basketball mogul, and an all-around good influence on the lives of many. So, what better way to celebrate his life than to dive into Gavin's shoe collection and announce my top 3 picks for the greatest Kobe Bryant shoes of all time, in my opinion, of course. We will start off with the Kobe Adnxt 360. This one's coming in at number 3 because it is just all around the most comfortable shoe I have ever put on my feet in my life. I remember it was my birthday a few years ago. I was shopping around for a gift for myself. Saw these sitting on the shelf for $300, which is a pretty upper echelon price for, a basic general release performance sneaker. Just put that in perspective, like the new Jordans usually are around $250, $275. So, it was a pretty high price point. So I thought, hey, I got to try those on. I put them on my feet, and let me tell you, I would have paid double that for these. These are just the most comfortable shoe. Aesthetically, I think they really represent the classic look of a Kobe shoe, how they look kind of more like a low cut, like a soccer cleat. Just the big swoosh on the side. Mamba emblem on the front and back. Like I said, most comfortable shoe I've ever worn in my life. Like, what more need I say, You can't go wrong. Number two is going to go to this one, the Kobe 9 Elite high top, super high top. This came in a high top and a low top version, and I love just the various color schemes they have going on with these. I just love the style of the high top, and I would rate this as sort of the best all-around performance vehicle. I really like using this shoe for any kind of activity or training or working out or basketball, whatever you're doing that has to do with, having to be good nimble on your feet. I love this shoe for that. They look like boxing shoes. I box in them on occasion. I like to do my squats in these shoes. Just they're an all-around great performance shoe. This would be like my shoe, like if I have to pick one off my shelf because the apocalypse is hitting, if we don't take care of this COVID situation, for example, and the world goes to shit, best believe this is probably what I'm grabbing off the shelf to endure those hard times. So Kobe 9 Elite high, and aesthetically, I don't go out to clubs or anything. I know it's hard to believe with a mustache like this that I don't go out to clubs, but when things get back to normal, I think we're all going to be going out because we're going to be dying to leave the house. And first thing I'm going to do is rock these at some bar or nightclub with a pair of jeans because I just think they're so cool. And you can't go wrong. Kobe 9 Elite High, that's number 2. And number 1, a bit of a surprise entry on this list. We're going with the Kobe 1 from Adidas. Now, these are actually a reissue, and they're known as the Crazy 8s because Kobe, after leaving Adidas, went to Nike, and they couldn't re-release these shoes, calling them the Kobe's. So they just went with the Crazy line, which was Kobe's first few signature shoes with Adidas were called the Crazies. And then, even though those were his signature shoes, his first Kobe shoe was this one, the Kobe 1. And like I said, this is a reissue. This is worn by John Wall. I don't know if you can see his name written on the inside. John Wall, when he played for the Washington Wizards. This is a pretty cool colorway. Like, it's got the floral design on the laces, kind of like your grandma's couch or one of Don Cherry's suits. And by typical standards, I think the aesthetics on this aren't very good, but to my standard, this is what a shoe should be. It's flashy, it's bulky, it's crying for attention, takes up a lot of room, and it's a pretty cool, even if it is a bit bulky and everything, it's cool design. I think it was actually based on an Audi vehicle. I don't know which one. A lot of shoes are inspired by vehicles, and it was some Audi vehicle that inspired this one. I remember this shoe probably originally released 2000 or 2001, so it's over 20 years old, the original model of this shoe. And I haven't seen the commercial for it in about 20 years, and I can still remember that commercial very vividly and how much I loved that commercial. It was just Kobe sitting around in his house. He's bored. He's shooting paper balls at a wastebasket, and he's still bored, so he starts dribbling a ball around his house. And then I remember going to basketball practice and trying to replicate the moves he was doing in that commercial. Like, he did this really cool, over his shoulder, behind his back, through his legs move and stuff. I remember I spent a whole summer trying to master that move. Anyway, that's my number 1. These shoes only get rocked about once a year, but rest assured, when they are rocked, the whole world knows that they are rocking. So that's my top 3 shoes from the Kobe Bryant series collection that has been ongoing for many years and will continue to ongo for many more. This has been Gavin with NBA Real Talk. Rest in peace, Kobe. Keep that Mamba mentality, and I'll talk to you guys next time.